Good morning. I'm sure that, like me, you will have watched the horrific clip of a policeman in the United States murdering George Floyd by kneeling on his neck. And you will have followed as well the news coverage of the protests against the systemic racism which exists both there and in our own country. Now, I am, of course, talking from the perspective of someone who has never suffered racist abuse, and indeed someone who benefits from the racism which is inherent in many of our systems and ways of life. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't talk about it. In fact, my claim to follow Jesus, who calls us to fight against injustice and oppression, compels me to talk about it. It compels me to educate myself, and I've begun to read some books which will help me with that, and to follow some campaigners on social media to give me a fresh perspective. My faith compels me to ask questions of the church, which is far from blameless, with our senior leadership looking very white, especially with the retirement of Archbishop Sentamu this weekend. It's not enough to be non-racist. I have to be anti-racist and to stand with those who struggle to breathe because of oppression and injustice. Now, we, of course, pray about it, but often we are the answer to our own prayers. God doesn't just wait around to hand out favours when we ask, but looks to us to bring about change. Praying to God is about making plans with God that we then put into effect. So my prayer today is that we would respond to God's call for justice. And I'm going to make that prayer by reading out some words from Isaiah chapter 1. When you stretch out your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Even though you make many prayers, I will not listen. Your hands are full of blood. Wash yourselves. Make yourselves clean. Remove the evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil. Learn to do good. Seek justice. Rescue the oppressed. Defend the orphan. Plead for the widow. Amen.